at camp. Rolled in last night about 9:30 on the, where are we? I don't know where we are. I'll fill this in later. Look at the bottom of the screen and I'll tell you where we are, because right now I'm not so sure. Do a quick walk around of the campsite. It's our campground. Big wide open spot here. There's the road we came in on down below. That is Red Buck Ridge, I do believe. Nice fire ring. Using our ARB awning room for the first time, and it is the bomb diggity. For you Toyota owners out there, there's your rig. Lust at your leisure. Coming on around, of course we have our trailer with us this weekend. This road right here goes to a clearing out in the field that I wasn't sure about last night. Didn't want to pull the trailer in there and have to try to back it out. So now that I can see in the daylight, looks like a wide open, and the topo showed kind of a flat area, but you never know. So we'll go out that way this morning when we head out to ride the roads. And here we are. Check back in with you guys once we get rolling. A little bit of rain this morning, so it should make it fun on the trails. Lots of rocks in this field, but it's just south of our campsite. But I don't see any fire rings, but this field is, I guess, been broken up at some point, disked, and there's a bunch of rocks that it looks like they've been turned over. So there's no fire ring, but you could create one with all the rocks. Yeah, there's not a clear, well, there might be one right here. No. But it's a pretty level field with trees around it. That'd be a good windbreak, but it's a pretty rough field, which is why the fire ring that we found is where it is. There's a second one just as we pulled off the road up here. Not as far off the road as our spot, but Got about 7 or 8 turkeys here ahead of us on the trail. They're wanting to stay on the trail and tread lightly, but I think once the Jeep gets closer to them, those gobblers are going to scatter. Ease up here and see if they're gone by the time I get up here. Yeah, they're up in there, up in those pines. This direction. If not, we'll be winching off of one of the trees up there. Nothing to it. J-E-double-P. Back at camp for lunch. We have Philly cheesesteaks sizzling over there again. Still raining. We rode about 20 miles. Pretty steady rain, but easy trail. We had to cut a little bit of bent trees down and a couple of logs you had to crawl over, but you know, it's pretty easy track. And since it was raining, we decided not to camp, cook out of the back of the Jeep. So we decided to double back to camp, and it looks like it may rain until about dark. If it does stop raining, we may take a little hike here behind, just to the south of our campsite. But one thing I was thinking about this morning as I was walking around camp doing the walk around of the site is, for the most part, this campsite is clean. We didn't have any trash here. I think there's one little piece of plastic, looks like a mud flap or a wheel liner or something over close to the fire ring. That's the only trash that I've seen. But one thing too that everybody can do fairly easily is make removing screws and baling wire and that kind of thing away from trees. Make that part of your cleanup. These campsites, a couple of weeks ago at Cedar Creek, we cut a lot of baling wire away from a pine tree, and it was probably 3/4 of an inch into the bark, so that wire had been there a while. I took my multi-tool and broke it, pulled it out. I was able to get, I believe, all of it. But I was walking around this morning, there's several cedar trees around where our tent is set up, and with nails sticking out, so I pulled a lot of nails out. If you've got a screwdriver like your multi-tool, you know, a lot of people come in here and run a screw into the side of a tree. Pretty good chance, if you've got a fire ring and a campsite, you're going to find metal, nails and screws, wire, and stuff wrapped around these trees. I mean, that's pretty detrimental to the tree long term. Sitting here looking out our awning room, and I can see a clothes hanger hanging off of a limb that's been cut. It's rusted. It's been there a while. Just kind of make that part of your routine. It's not too terrible, of course. If it's been there long enough, you're not going to be able to remove it. But most of the nails, I think I pulled a half a dozen nails and broke off a couple of screws this morning and put it in our trash bag. And I'll get that clothes hanger out of the tree when I go outside here. But make that part of your cleanup. Fire ring here is pretty clean. It has a little bit of ash in it. We'll shovel that out before we start our fire, just waiting for the rain to stop. So just want to give you guys that idea or whatever. Next time you're out, take a look at the trees around your campsite, and there's any old cordage, stuff like that, try to remove it and throw it out, so it doesn't harm the trees. We've got our marinara sauce heating up for our pepperoni roll appetizer, twice baked potato, and an amazing fire. Got us some sweet ribeyes going. Gonna be yummo. Pepperoni rolls and marinara and a corn. Arkansas style. These pizza pepperoni rolls are amazing. Thank you, Fresh Market. We are on our way home from the Ouachita National Forest. We had a good weekend. Turned out to be a little bit chilly this morning. Rainy yesterday, but the temperatures were good. Found some cool new campsites. Did not get a chance to do the walk around on the Jeep because of the rain. I will try to get that done this week if I can. But yeah, it was a good trip. Be putting out a video. This video will come out. This is Sunday the 30th. Should be able to get this out Tuesday or Wednesday, I hope. But yeah, it was a good time. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We will be heading to East Tennessee tomorrow, this coming weekend, to do the Nemo Tunnel in ride some trails up in the Catoosa National Wildlife Management Area, I think is what it's called. So I'll be putting out a vlog for that, and I believe I'm drawing a blank on what we're doing the next weekend. Mega run in about a month there in Gilmer, Texas. Probably end up back in the Ouachita or Ozark National Forest the weekend after Valentine's. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Peace.